Hello, welcome back. All right, we're going to do a follow-up on Nancy Guthrie. This will be my part 2. If interested, any of my missing persons or crime readings are in my playlist, okay? There's several of them in there. Also, all information in this reading is allegedly. I may or may not connect with the energy. Not afraid to say that. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into it. The last reading I did, if you watched it, I just find it very odd that out of this whole deck here of true crime, not one card really showed some sort of crime. I mean, we had AI and lies, which is very, very telling. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see what we get today. Let's see if there's any possibilities that she's being moved around, anything like that. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, show me what happened to Nancy Guthrie. Why is she missing? Why is she missing, Holy Spirit? Show me. Money. Tell me more. What happened to her, Holy Spirit? Show us what happened to her. Clear and concise messages, please. What happened to Nancy Guthrie? Tell me more. What happened to Nancy? Holy Spirit, show me, ancestors, show me, please. So the energy stripes could be significant. Black and white. The energy I was getting in the last reading, and I'm getting it again here, is someone being cut off somehow. I mean, this could even be someone proposing an idea to Nancy or proposing some type of services to her and her denying that proposal. Or it could be deeper than that, where she had to cut someone off here. There could be some sort of job loss someone is dealing with. Someone lost something here. Someone lost something here. And whatever this denial is, whatever was presented to her, where she either denied it or she felt like she had to remove someone or fire, no longer do business with someone. That's the grudge here. Now, there's also a possibility that the person orchestrating this isn't the one that's physically involved in the crime, if that makes sense. So they're not the ones at the door. They're not the ones we see on camera. They're not the physical part of this. The people who are put in a position to take her from her home are being led by someone else who's orchestrating this. Tell me more. Operation Mockingbird, government-controlled media. So I'm going to tell you right now, we're not being told the truth. We're not. This could have something to do with the government as well. Government entities. You know, having Abraham Lincoln here in Operation Mockingbird. This is infiltrating the media. We all know what that's about here. Mockingbirds could be significant. Tell me more what happened to Nancy. Natural disaster. I'm going to try to take 3 more cards. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. When I shuffled, I saw this card, happy, numerous times. Throughout the whole shuffle, I kept seeing this card here. All right, 1 more card. Treason. Intuition at the bottom of the deck. Treason, huh? Interesting. Well, we all know what treason is about. It's speaking for itself here. All right, just give me a minute here. This happy card, the only other crime reading that I've done where this came out, and I didn't post it because I knew she was fine. This is a little bit different, but was Carly Russell. That's the girl who made up a whole story about seeing a baby with a diaper on the side of the road. And I don't know, she was out having a good old time. Missing for like, I don't know, a few days, a week or something like that. All right. Holy Spirit, show me who this false person is. Who is this false person? Definitely need to look into someone who may have been recently fired, like I said, or denied an opportunity. Justice at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. Justice is here. I feel like this will be solved here. Tell me more about this false person here. Well, let's start with money. Give me a confirmation on money. What is the money about? I got the Ace of Swords in the last reading too, and it was upside down. Someone's lying here about money. Tell me more about this false person, Holy Spirit. Who is this false person? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Younger individual riding on a horse. Someone have a motorcycle, scooter. One of those, I don't know what you call them, but you can ride them on the street. They're open. They're pretty much open, but it's not an ATV. I don't know, some sort of scooter. It has you can have a passenger in it. Forget what you call them. My friend has one. It's like a blue, like a bright blue color. But anyway, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, predominantly Leo. This is Leo's card, I believe. Yeah. Fire. Why is fire here? The moon. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why is Operation Mockingbird here? Government control media. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Natural disaster, why is that here? Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo. Natural disaster. Here's a made-up collaboration, a plan here. We got 3 people in the mix. We got a lover situation, which is a couple here. Someone with a lot of garments on here. Why is happy here? Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Why is affluent here? Holy Spirit, show me affluent. The Sun. Leo energy again. The Sun and the Moon, Mother, Father energy. Sun, Moon, Soul, Luna. That's very, very significant. Why is trees in here? Pisces energy. I don't know. This is telling me this is somebody in the family or considered family here. There's something significant about someone's child. All right, just give me a minute. I apologize for the pauses, but I'm taking this all in right now. Trees in here within the community. Give me more information on trees and Holy Spirit. Need more information on treason. Why is treason here with the Ten of Cups? Somebody got caught here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Two of Wands. She could have caught someone taking from her. Somebody was taken from her. Or taking from her. Child, grandchild, godchild. someone considered a child. Can I have another one on the Two of Wands? The Devil in reverse. Oof. Tell me more, Capricorn energy. Why is the Devil in reverse here? Yeah, somebody's demonic for sure. Someone is very, very demonic. Someone meddles in sacrifices and rituals that have to do with lower entities, okay? This is very Satanist, cultist type energy. This card came out in the last reading too. Let me see something else. Let me pull another deck real quick. Holy Spirit. What is this about? Why is the Devil in reverse? With the High Priestess and this Two of Wands here. The Ten of Cups. Tell me more about this person with the Devil in reverse. I like you, false person. I hope someone wasn't someone liking you, romantic blooming from friend. I'm gonna tell you something that could also be a possibility here. I don't know if possibly, because I'm gonna be straight up with you, this happened to a family member of mine who was older and lives alone. Well, she became lonely, of course. Her husband died many moons ago, probably about 15 years ago. Now this woman is what, 70, close to 80. And she was entertaining someone online. The older people get lonely, okay? No judgment here. She was entertaining someone online. Not sure what site she was attached to or whatever. But anyway, this person ended up being a false person. They were taking advantage of her. They would actually send her flowers. So they had her address, right? She kind of fell... because she was lonely and vulnerable, she was looking for that companionship, that intimacy, and fell into some sort of scam here where someone took advantage of her. And long story short, it ended up being one of those Nigerian BS scams. But the scary thing is that she was so vulnerable and her decisions weren't rational, you know, that she gave this man her address. So whatever ring this was, the FBI did get involved with it. And they found out that it was a scam. They got down to the bottom of it. But the scary part is, like, this person, whoever this fake person was, who pretended to like her and want to date her and kind of wine and dine her, and they never met up in person. There was plans for this person to meet up, but they would send little gifts to make it seem as if, they were interested in her. They took advantage. This is very possible in this situation as well. You'd be surprised. Very possible. So there's that. There's trees in here, so someone here could be in a lot of trouble with their company, business, or government, whatever this is here. Honestly, don't think it has anything to do with her. I think it's whoever was in her outside circle here. Whoever this is. Definitely someone younger, for sure, 1000%. All right. That's the storyline I got. She basically denied somebody something. Whether, you know, it was an opportunity they presented to her, whether it was someone pushing her to, you know, buy into their product. Could be something as simple as that. But she denied somebody something, or she took somebody off of something who was on there that would gain money and assets. They were taken off. Because with this sword up here, this is a cutoff here. Now, say, for instance, that she was entertaining someone when it came to dating, right? She could have, with the sword here, isn't she an air sign? Is she an Aquarius? I'm not sure. I think so. But she cut this individual off. I guess because even this upside down here not only lies, but this could be a stop in communication as well. So someone's here plotting here. Natural disaster. So with natural disaster, let me see something. Because natural disaster here, I'm not sure if there was a recent natural disaster. In an area when we're talking about location. I haven't asked about that, but I feel like a clue here is some sort of natural disaster happened to the area that she's in right now. So it could be fire, tornado, whatever weather this is here. This is showing a tornado here, but it doesn't have to be a tornado. But, you know, a fire, flooding, something that's going to cause a natural disaster. We know what that is. Show me more about this natural disaster, Holy Spirit. $49.05. There's water in here and fire. Let's read number 49. My lovely child, you may have chosen this symbol for oath. This is a symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back? Okay, relinquishing the magic that blinds you to. I'm telling you, has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on. If someone refuses to be honorable, you don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise. This is taking me back to the reason why someone is angry and disgruntled and came for her. She cut somebody off, I'm telling you, or took them off. She took someone off something or denied someone services. Hands down, this person is disgruntled for sure. We have mom and dad here. The son, child, grandchild, godchild, someone considered stepchildren, someone considered any other messages, Holy Spirit? Any other messages as to what happened to Nancy? Letting go. She had to let go and cut someone off. Tell me more. Yeah, what I'm saying is the truth. When the Ace of Pentacles comes out, any ace cards that come out in the upright, the sun. Again, Leo energy. That's it. I'm going to conclude the reading there. Let's see if the location has changed. That's the most important thing, finding her. So, right, we have crime, right? This deck has murder, suicide, kidnapping, child abuse and neglect, like every crime under the sun, right? Why is it not coming out? I'm very, very stumped on that. I've never had that happen before. Why is that card not coming out in the reading? Anything to do with her being kidnapped, abducted, any type of murder, suicide, it's just not coming out. It's not. I won't force it, but it just doesn't make sense why that's not here. I've never had that happen before. There's something off. Also, when I was shuffling, when I saw this happy card, I also saw AI again. Operation Mockingbird is false person. There's treason. Somebody here. Somebody here is always getting themselves, there's an up and down with their, this is the energy of someone who can't keep a job, as well as what I'm feeling from this. There's somebody who is able to get hired in very qualified positions that'll put them in a position to be very affluent, but they can't keep it. They end up, within their own company, they end up messing it up for themselves, and they end up getting fired. Somebody can't keep a job for too long. They jeopardize it with whatever they got going on here. They try to, they're very entitled. They take advantage of situations. This person's never happy, never satisfied, greed, wanting more and more and more. And all this energy I'm picking up now. I would definitely look into a Leo or a fire sign. Abraham Lincoln could be significant. And again, when I do these readings, you don't want to do is take it for verbatim, because I'll give you an example. You see Abraham Lincoln here, right? And you see money. However, there could be a street name or a landmark that's dedicated to Abraham Lincoln or named after Abraham Lincoln, or a memorial site that has to do with Abraham Lincoln. Take that in mind. There could be this is going to sound crazy, there could be a McDonald's nearby, something happy. This has to do with the happy face killer, okay? I mean, I don't know if that's significant. I don't know. I've heard about the happy face killer, but I don't know very much about the happy face killer. But again, like I said, I got this in Carly Russell's reading, and then the other cards that came out in her reading, I knew she was fine, and she was just making up a story. So there's definitely energy here of someone kind of making up a story to throw off. This could even be the ransom here. Let me see something, because I know there was ransom notes, right? Before I conclude, right? Holy Spirit, the ransom notes. Are those legit coming from the actual abductors or no? Is that someone outside trying to gain, Holy Spirit? A yes or no? If it's in reverse, it's a no. Well, the Chariot. Emperor Aries energy. The Chariot. I don't... The Chariot could be police here. Cancer energy. Apollo. Apollo. I got that in the last reading too. Apollo 14 is significant. University of Arizona. That bicentennial moon tree. Holy Spirit, is this one more time? Justice card. Look at these. Look, the same cards coming out. Holy Spirit. There's a big boss here. Are these ransom notes legit or just someone else outside of the abduction? Leo. LEO. Law enforcement officer. I don't know. Look where it fell. Operation Mockingbird. I don't know. There'd be a crooked cop involved in this nonsense. Again, all information is allegedly. All right. So let's see what locations we get. Let's see if there's a possibility of maybe she's being moved around. Holy Spirit, how many miles away is Nancy from her home right now in this moment? Oh, did I give the date? I started this reading at 7:30 p.m. I believe, yeah, Eastern. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On 2/14. All right, Holy Spirit. How many miles away is Nancy? Is Nancy from her home? How many miles away is she, Holy Spirit? Is Nancy from her home? Where can we find her right now, Holy Spirit? $37. Cycles, moon. So I got 31 to 35 miles. Let's read cycles. This is kind of the same thing I got last time. 37, let's see. Cycles, what goes around comes around is the message of the symbol cycles. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that repeat each month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. And remember, what goes around comes around. Like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. Cycles, circles, moon, Luna. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. This was in the last reading. Full moon. There's something significant about the moon. Doesn't have to be the actual moon. Remember, this could be a street name that has moon in it. We're talking about location here. So there's something moon, a landmark with the word moon in it. Also, that area has a high Hispanic population. So we want to go in Spanish. So Luna, okay, sun, sol, things of that nature. You have to think outside the box. Different phases of the moon are here. All right, 37 miles. I'm saying north, but I don't know. That's what I got last time. Let me see what this brings me here. Holy Spirit, 37 miles north, south, east, or west. From her home, 37 miles north, south, east, or west. North, south, east, or west, Holy Spirit. I just got this energy too. There could be 37 miles, so say about 30 to 37 miles, right, north of where Nancy lives. If there's a psychic tarot reader who has like their own store or shop, their own place of business, that's a landmark as well. Tell me more. North, south, east, or west? I like the way that fell out. Ooh. 32 healer. I feel it's north. North, south, east, or west. Some sort of healer, holistic doctor. Acupuncture. Those could be places of businesses that are around. I'm pretty sure it's north. One more card, Holy Spirit. North, south, east, or west of Nancy's home. East, west. Dang, I got this card in another reading. Clarification. Northeast. One more. One more time, clarification. clarification. North, south, east, or west? North, past life, 14. Yeah, I think I got this in the last reading as well. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Could be northeast. Could be northwest. Last time I was getting northwest energy. Whatever this is definitely to the north. This symbolism could be significant as well. Some sort of pyramid here, something triangular. There's a lot of symbols here. I don't know, the landmark could have symbols that look like this. I have no idea. I don't know that area. All right, I'm going to end the reading here. My prayers go out to the family. May God keep her. I hope she comes back home safe and sound. Thank you for watching. Until next time, God bless.